it still morning? No, it's afternoon. Jesus Christ, 2 hours just gone like that. Episode 10, Buzz Factor. How you doing? Sorry, it's been late. It's like 3 or 4 days. I have been working on another project, which is a lot of data entry stuff that I need to add. But when it's done, I think you're going to find it kind of cool. It is for the Steem blockchain, and can't wait to tell you about it. Chomping at the bit to tell you about it. Having a logo design for it. A lot of admin, a lot of graphics, a lot of video, a lot of audio. Lot of work. Let's get into this today then. Not much to tell you about apart from 2 different campaigns that have gone up, and also give you a quick update about the new Steem Hunt version 2 that's just been announced. As a blog post about it. I've done a video about it this morning, but let's get into the Buzz Factor episode 10. Review Hunt's now been running for 10 weeks, and actually noticed it on the white paper. If we go to the Hunt pitch deck for Review Hunt. So it's been live since July 31st, 1,500 tech influencers, nearly 5,000 review quests, 2,400 social channels with nearly 16 million follower reach, and we've generated $15,000 in 2 months, which is pretty damn good going for saying that it's a website that people don't know about. Not really, compared to like centralized services that do like product announcements and launches. So we have 2 new campaigns running this week. Actually, I probably mentioned hairfit last week, but I want to mention it again quickly this week because there is some branding changes to the site, and it's saying now hairfit season 2. And I wanted to remark on this because I think it's really, really smart. Because I don't think Project 7 necessarily is a designer as such, but he's got a flair for it. And I think it's just a smart move to start using terminology like seasons, because people understand that when it comes to like streaming for Netflix. And so I really like that. It just pulls in the eye of like, oh, we're doing another campaign. We're doing, even though it's the same thing that they're probably doing, they might have changed their quest around a little bit. And you can see that on season 2 already, we have 75 hunters already on it. We've got 30 days of this to run. And so it's kind of like, I really like this idea of slow boarding. I know that sounds a weird way to put it, but like when you're a small startup, the ability to bring a handful of people on into your Discord channel, get to know them, talk to them back and forth while still working on your product, I think is a lot better than just having hundreds and hundreds of people dropped in onto your site. Like, it's that old adage that I used to say when I used to do web design a long time ago, is that people wanted to get their menus all designed and they wanted to do all these various parts to improve their digital side of the business. And then they'd end up with like 50 people come to the website trying to order, and the e-commerce side would fall down. So you have to bring everything up at the same time, you know? So I kind of like this idea of having seasons. Season 1 quest, even though the quest and the campaign is probably the same, the idea of having enough capacity in your startup to gradually scale up season by season, I think is a smart idea. Brand new to this week, though, also is the DRG OTC, which is working in collaboration with one of the campaigns that ran on here. If I scroll down a little bit, Bitberry, which is this cryptocurrency wallet that supported Hunt token and probably about 65 other South Korean tokens as well. And the reason why I bring this up, or additional information about the campaign, is that they've built this trading site where you don't have to have any KYC on it as such, and you can trade anything that's in the Bitberry wallet. So people who are in countries where it's very difficult to trade Hunt tokens, for instance, you might not be able to use Daybit in the country that you're in, the exchange where Hunt is activated on, you can use this to trade with any of the currencies that are in the Bitberry wallet. And I think this little project came about because of Bitberry running a campaign on Review Hunt. So I think that's a really interesting point to note, is that this is not just a site where people are spending fiat money to run a campaign to get hunters to review their products. Also, it's starting a culture of startups working with startups like, oh yeah, we have that. Oh, we don't have this. Oh, we'll make this for you. We have the technology, or we have the expertise to make it. And I think that's where good businesses in a decentralized world are going to do well, is by supporting each other in terms of their like faucets to be able to provide either community or resources to different parts of the network. I see it as a network. I see these all as bits of nodes of the network. This week, $10,000 reward pool still available. We've done 5,265 quest submissions, and we're well over that 10 million followers count. We're up into 16 million followers now, spread over 2,500 social media connected sites. So look, I think the project's going well after 10 weeks, after just over 2 months of running. Want to remind you to go and have a look at this. This is the Steem Hunt 2.0 and the new platform that's coming. The bit that really interests me the most that I want to get into this week coming is in time. I really love this notion of a time sale platform using hunt tokens, and I don't know, there's just so much in that like third party DApp alliance thing that I'm just excited about it. You can find a whole bunch more detail on the business side of the hunt token via the white paper that's been updated, but also going to have a look at the pitch deck because that's been improved as well. So if you scroll down into, is it the pitch deck or it's the pitch deck. There's a part in the pitch deck where you can see what they're trying to achieve with this in time. So time sales platform where users can purchase trade at a person's 1 hour token. An influential person or expert can issue a token that guarantees the token holder the right to claim an hour of time with them. Like, that to me is probably a game changer, but we've got to see that grow out a little bit more. And then also go and have a look at the new updated token.hunttown page as well, because it breaks down the hunt platform and also the DApp alliance features as well. And if you scroll down, there's a whole bunch of new graphics in there. Like, who's this radio presenter at KBS? Generate a donation time of $14,000, 88 hours. There's this whole like graph and funded to WWF. Like, there's something going on behind the scenes that I don't know about, but like the hunt token is taking on a whole life of its own right now. And there is a bunch of new design and layout. I mean, look how sick that layout is. Like, we're leveling up. I'm really loving at the moment this. I think one of the mods said this morning it seems a little bit unfinished, but I kind of like that. This is an expression of where they want it to go towards. So already Idea Hunt is looking really, really slick. I'm loving the slick design of that. This is the third part of the white paper that was mentioned, the roadmap of like a crowdfunding part using hunt tokens. But then this really appeals to me. This whole like time that you can sell and have a token for each person, so you end up with your own token effectively. And it's kind of, I guess that feels a little bit like Steam Engine, but using the Hunt Alliance to create your own token in that ecosystem. That could get interesting very, very quickly. Anyway, I'm waffling on because I'm excited about it. I will catch up with you soon. Thanks for watching today. Go and read the update, and I think you're gonna want to stay around for this hunt token journey.
Drifting slow.